And there it is. It's on. Tyler.
Like a
We're
couple
already
of
off to a bad start here.
Two dudes chilling in a bedroom 5 feet apart
because they're not gay. Bro, this is not okay. Tyler, oh my God. I can see the audio levels on the laptop as we speak. It's like, golly, man. I'm going to have to put some major compression on this, bro. What? We're not even, it's only been 30 seconds. Oh, wait,
I told you, I get loud,
damn,
bro.
I forgot to start a timer. Well, I don't need it because I can see how much time we're on. I'm stupid. Let me stop. Let me just
stop being stupid.
Yeah, let me stop. Yeah, let me stop being stupid, actually, though. For real. But, all right, well.
How has your day been?
First of all, welcome to the Dullest Tools podcast. This is what this is. This is pretty much me, Henry, a.k.a. Well, this is me, Henry Jose, Henry Jr., a.k.a. Henro 413.
Hey, yo, Henro!
Henro 413, a.k.a. 413. For those of you that listen to my Spanish songs, everybody calls me that. Or a.k.a. El Cantante, right? We know that. Man, I used to miss when people call me that. And I'm here with one of my most very closest friends, Tyler, the man Garcia.
Yo.
The future award winning, the future, dang, how do you say that? The future,
something. I'm gonna do
whatever
something in the future.
award, yeah, like whatever award, the future whatever award winner. If there is an award that says like whatever, right?
Dumbest
the whatever
director.
award, it's gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. The whatever award. Let me stop acting crazy.
It's mediocre award.
The most mediocre award. I'm crying, bro. But yeah, it's me and Tyler. I'm gonna take a second right now because we were just talking about it before we started recording. I want to take a shout out to our best friends Izzy and James. They are original members of this podcast as well, except they're just not here today, which sucks. But we decided to do this a little while ago. Like we've been thinking about it for so long because I want to expand my knowledge in doing this type of stuff, not just music, because it has to do with audio and everything. And you know, dang, I really hope that like the outside, because I can hear it, but I don't think the mics can.
I can hear it a little bit, but
through the headphones. Do you think you can like tell them? Is that like, you know, can you like tell them for a second, like, like, you know, like,
yeah, I can tell them to lower it down a little bit.
Like we can hear it, like do it, like just in case, like politely though, please, politely. No, I don't want to. I'm scared. But okay, so while he goes to do that, I guess I'm gonna like kind of. It's already been 3 minutes, so I'm not gonna take up like all of y'all's time, you know, for those listening. But basically, this is the Dullest Tools podcast. We what's it called? Did you text them? Oh, that's convenient. Okay, so yeah, this is the Dullest Tools podcast. We've been thinking about doing this for a long time. Me and Tyler, we talk. We talk. It's insane how much we talk. And yeah, it's insane how much we talk and for how long we talk. We have bottles of water here just to be prepared, right?
Got to keep my mouth
moist. My throat be sore, it'd be hurting, it'd be burning. Pause by the time we're done talking most of the time. Because we just talk about endless things for hours and hours and hours, bro.
Where did my water go? I brought a new one.
I could have sworn that you did. Where'd you put it? Well, too late.
Almost made a bad joke.
Too late. I'm sorry?
Almost made a bad joke.
Bad joke? Can't do that. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. So, jeez. So, I'm so glad we're not on camera right now and it's just recording.
You're welcome.
Jeez, man.
Where did it go?
Bro, I'm super done with you. Where'd you put it?
I don't know.
Tyler.
I thought I brought it on the bed with me.
You might have to like text for delivery too, just in case. For the water.
Uber Eats for my mom.
Uber Eats. Yeah, we're currently in his estate right now. So, you know, his parents are here.
Getting ready.
We love them. We love his parents. Tyler's parents are amazing people.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to have to move out for school.
Yeah. I'm going to try to talk as slow as possible, like in the sense of like so you can understand me, because like I was thinking about this on the way here. Like, bro, when I tell you that like no one can understand me when I talk, I'm speaking English, right?
I can understand you. It's
nobody can ever understand me.
The only times I can't understand you is when you can't get the words out.
This is why we hate Tyler. Right? So, gang, like nobody ever understands me whenever I talk. Like, because everyone says, "Oh, I talk too fast. Right? And it's like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm Puerto Rican, right?
Mhm.
Boricua, like straight up, right? So like, if I'm gonna talk quick because in Puerto Rico, like they talk fast.
Yeah.
In Spanish, they talk quick. And what's funny is that I can't even talk quick in Spanish. Sometimes I can, but most of the time I don't because I end up stuttering. I end up stuttering a lot when I try to talk Spanish because probably because like my S sounds and stuff like that. It's like it's difficult to, I guess, get that out really fast, right? But for the most part, I talk fast. Like, I hit you with the remix there. You know that guy? You know what I'm talking about?
I told you.
I don't know what his name is, but shout out to that guy, right? Hit you with the remix there. Anyway,
Is that a reference?
Yeah, it's a reference to like this YouTuber, right? But anyway, listen. So I talk really fast, and people usually tell me like, oh, I can't understand what you're saying because you're talking really fast, and it sounds like a mumbling to them. So it's like, honestly, I wish that I had like subtitles that would just appear like on my chest or something, like while I'm talking to you, so that you can hear me.
That's actually like kind of an interesting thing that I was talking to my coworker about today. Is like sometimes I have a hard time understanding certain people, and because like I just have a hard time processing what people say in general.
Yeah.
But it gets worsened when somebody has like a really thick accent, and it's not like they're not pronouncing the words properly, right? And I never expect them to, because I understand like they're still learning or whatever,
Okay.
But it's not about the pronunciation of the word; it's the enunciation of the word, when they're not separating their words and not properly enunciating them, so that I can like separate them and clear them out in my brain. That's what makes it hard for me to process that stuff. And I think that's where it is for your case, is where you're saying all the words properly, but you're enunciating them so quickly that it's hard for some people to follow.
I guess maybe because like I'm pronouncing them so quickly and I'm pronouncing them so like because I know what I'm saying, right? But then like someone hears me and they're all just like, huh? Like my dad, for example, this dude can like, he'll hear you in Spanish and he can be like, right, and then he'll be like, and then he'll reply like because he gets it or like he understands it like perfectly, right? But then like he hears me talk not even that fast, right? Like relatively quick in English, and he's just like, huh? And then like when I get like I'll get irritated, and then he'll get irritated because I'm irritated, and it's a whole thing.
Hate that.
Because like, bro, I'm speaking to you and you're not understanding me, and he's like, what are you saying? You're talking too fast, and I'm like, bro. But okay, but I cut him some slack.
Getting frustrated because you're getting frustrated, but you're only frustrated because they're frustrated.
Yeah, it's like a whole like it's a frustration circle.
Yeah,
like I give him the benefit of the doubt only because like I give him the benefit of the doubt only because English is his second language, right?
Yeah.
Technically, Spanish. I was telling you this earlier. Technically, I feel like Spanish is my second. Because brief recap. Like, when I was a baby, my parents claimed to have been like,
claimed.
My parents claimed to have only taught me Spanish when I was a baby, right? Only speaking Spanish in the house. But then when I started going off to pre-K, I came back home speaking English. And then they just said, well, bump it. Let's just go English from there, right? And I guess I just lost my Spanish. I feel like, and then like
deprioritize.
Sort of, yeah. Because I mean, I'm a little kid. Like I'm not gonna prioritize only knowing Spanish, only if it's like absolutely necessary. But no, my parents knew both, so it was like that's probably why I deprioritized it. Yeah, and I had to relearn it over the years.
I think there's also just kind of that as a kid that FOMO, that fear of missing out, and like that strong
is that
desire
to.
Oh yeah. Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out is FOMO?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But, like, also that just strong desire to fit in. So, like, if everyone else is speaking English, what's the point of speaking Spanish?
Yeah.
If you grew up in a different area, like, still in the United States, right, but in a more Spanish-speaking area, I think you probably would have held on to it a little bit more than not.
Yeah.
But just because of the environment.
I don't exactly know. This is off topic, but like I don't exactly know if this was the intro. But if it was a long ass intro. Sorry.
You're a long ass intro.
What does that even mean?
Slice it and cut it up to be in different segments.
Oh no, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like, you know, just the first 10 minutes basically was at least
last 10 minutes.
At least to me, this was 10 minutes just now. It just hit 10 minutes. Like this was I guess kind of the intro, because I wanted to in the intro at some point say, let me preface by saying this, right? One message that I want to get out before you hear me say anything else, right? For those who are listening out there, right? I love everybody. But if some of the things that I say, I'm a very open book for the most part, an opinionated person, right? I'm a human being. Yes, I have beliefs. Yes, I have opinions. Mm-hmm. If you don't like those beliefs, or if you get offended by some of those beliefs, respectfully, and you want a problem about it, respectfully, Vince McMahon, join the club. Kiss my ass. Those wrestling fans back in the 90s and the 2000s will understand what I just said.
My take on that is, if you're letting a couple of kids in a bedroom ruin your day, you have bigger problems.
That's insane.
Like, you shouldn't have...
Now that you say it like that, that's crazy.
You shouldn't have...
a couple of kids in their bedroom talking ruin your day. Well, if you're letting them ruin your day...
That's all it is. Like,
with their takes on like random stuff.
Opinions are opinions, and if you're going to let somebody's opinion bother you that much, then there's something bigger. There's a bigger picture that you're hating. Yeah. And that's that also boils down to my opinion of what I think people who get upset so quickly about that is they're just so attached to hate in general, and hate is going to destroy your life, and that's a hill I will die on.
Hate has destroyed this world entirely.
Hate is the root of all evils.
Just to clarify here, we're past the intro. We're in conversation now.
We are in conversation now, I guess.
Yeah, because I honestly sometimes I listen to podcasts thinking, was this the intro? Was this the end of the intro? Was this not? Whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm a very English. I'm a very analytical person. Sorry. I'm a very I lost it again. I'm a very analytical person. So, all right. Tyler just did a weird pose with his transformer. No, he's playing with a transformer right now as we speak. He's fidgeting with it. It's pink. Anyway. Well,
it's pink. I forgot. It's RC.
I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
How you like being told when the beginning of the podcast, middle of the podcast.
Oh yeah, like I'm a very analytical person, so sometimes I'm gonna like listen. Like while I'm listening, I'm like, was that the intro or was that not the intro or was that Mm-hmm. We don't necessarily like have like a song or like a like a tan tan. You know what I'm saying? Like a intro.
It's the intro.
Yeah, we don't have something like that to let you know what the intro really is, I guess. Or whatever,
that's it now.
Huh?
That's it.
That's it. No, we're not.
It's the end of the intro. There you go.
13 minutes.
Yeah.
And
now we're in conversation.
Let me stop. But yeah, so now that we're like, I guess, really into it, I mean, we can spiral off of a crap ton of stuff. Like, we can like spiral. Bless you. We can.
There was a hiccup.
We can. I know. We can spiral and like just get into deep conversation just based off of talking about big toes. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's how simple it is for us. Like I don't know if it's because
your big toes weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because we're men or if it's because we're weird or it's because we're both. But you know, that was Tyler's vocal stem. I hope the mic caught that.
Men.
What is that?
Men. It was a show early 2000s. It was either called Men or it was like 2.5 Men. It was 2.5 Men.
That's what is that what that's from? 2.5 Men.
2.5 Men.
I've heard of that show intro. I've never watched it before though.
Men.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what the intro is.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So all right, so our first topic that we wrote down was well, actually, instead of doing this one, I want to do the second one first because they kind of it's gonna tell you more about us. It's gonna tell you about us and sort of for those listening, it's gonna tell you guys more about us a little bit, and just because it's the first I guess tape that you're finding whether you're finding this on a platform listening as of recent or
the apocalypse.
Yeah, like after the apocalypse happened, you're finding like a USB drive of some sort. You know,
Proof of that we existed.
yeah, proof that we existed. Like, you know, after the, you know, like once this time frame, I guess 2026 is ancient times, right?
Or if we're showing our kids. Hi, Tyler.
If we're showing our kids, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna name you yet, but hi.
I'm gonna try to have Tyler Jr.
This honestly, like, I kind of want a Henry like the third, I guess, because I'm junior, but like,
your dad's name is Henry.
You didn't know that? Yo, there's no way.
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
I don't think I know either of your parents' names. I don't even know your brother's name.
Stop. Yes, you do. My brother? No, you don't know his name?
No.
That's insane. Well, I don't know your parents' names either. I just say Tyler's mom, Tyler's dad. But
exactly. That's all I've had to say.
I guess. But my dad's name is Henry also.
Oh.
I'm like I'm Henry Jr. My family calls me Henry Jose because my middle name is Jose. And
I've known you for going on 3 years now. I never knew you were a junior.
That's the beauty about male friendships is that we don't know each other's birthdays. We don't know nothing about each other.
I know it's in December, right?
My birthday?
Yeah.
Are you doing that on purpose?
Oh fuck.
No, it's in November, you Nimrod.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's just at the end. Oh my god.
27th.
29th. You were close. You were close. You're good, bro. You were close. Isn't your birthday in like April or something? It's not, is it?
No, it's in August.
It's August. My dumb ass. You're right. You told me that the other day. My bad. Anyway.
Yeah, like how you just proved your point.
I did. I mean, you know, the greatest, at least male friendships, bro. I don't know about women, but like the greatest male friendships, like you can know nothing about each other, like, you know, information like that you would think that you're supposed to know, right? If you're really friends, and still be the best of friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because it goes through actions, not analytics. We've been there for each other and known each other for long enough to where we know we can rely on each other. So then, therefore,
we
friends.
met in high school into your production class, basically off of a partnered project. Because I saw him like do his work.
For the fans.
I saw him do his work, from afar, and I said, "I want that guy." You know, pause.
No pause. That's how you meant it.
I said, I want that dude to do my project because he looks like he knows what he's doing. All right. And I knew what I was doing to a certain extent, but
I miss that world.
What, high school or TV Pro or like what? Elaborate.
TV Pro, editing, like all of that. I miss that world. Can't wait for Full Sail.
Yes. That's also something that you should know about us, that we are going. Well, I'm currently in Full Sail right now. University. It's in Orlando, by the way. I'm currently enrolled. He's going to be enrolled soon.
Got like 3 weeks.
Yeah. He's going to be enrolled soon. I'm already enrolled. I'm in for recording arts and audio production. Basically, this is the reason why I'm doing this, is like, you know, part of it is because like I can benefit off of this in the way of like I can gain knowledge on you know.
I wonder if you can turn this in for extra credit.
I don't know about extra credit, but like when it comes down to it, maybe. But like I can use this to expand my knowledge on audio engineering when it comes to podcasting, because I can do that, you know, like
engineer this.
I'm gonna sample that and use it in a song.
You should.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. It's gonna be a dubstep song.
No,
for the next It's gonna be a dubstep song for the next Transformers movie.
You should do it where it's like, the song cuts in the middle and it's like a conversation in it, and then for some reason that happens. You should do that more, like like having like
weird, but
not like as music, like not like musically, just like as it's a scene.
Dang, bro, your peaks are peaking on here. Sorry,
I know, I'm so peak. I'm so peak.
That's not a good thing.
I'm so peak.
We're talking about audio here. It's not a good thing.
I got such a peak voice.
Yeah, he's got such a peak voice that when he talks, the entire meter goes yellow and it goes all the way up.
I almost just shouted.
Please don't. You're gonna ruin the entire thing. I swear.
That's what I do.
You can shout after I stop recording.
I like going beyond my limits.
Just hold it in for the next 40 minutes, please.
I'm good at holding it in.
Pause. But so the first topic that we wanted to get into was career and personal goals. We kind of already started a little bit, huh? What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Remember what James used to say? He would walk into a TV Pro and he'd be like, "Today's topic."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was funny. I feel like half the stuff that like our TV Pro experiences we can't really like say on here if we don't want to offend anybody. But it's like I said, Vince McMahon joined the club. So we wanted to I keep saying I as if like I'm the only one doing this, but like
I'm not a person.
He's not a person. He's just
I'm in your imagination. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Okay, stop. We're not gonna do that yet. All right, we're not gonna get into that yet. So, career and personal goals, right? It was like I was just saying. I'm gonna be in. I'm studying music, aka like just audio in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, audio arts and engineering, and production, right? Mm-hmm. So, Tyler, what? Oh, did you bump your transformer?
I bumped the little outside ring.
Oh, the pop filter. Hope that didn't sound in there. It's fine. I'll fix it.
Very loud.
I'll fix it. This man moves a bunch when he talks.
I'm very fidgety. I'm actively
extra, and I am too. Like I understand that, but it's like, bro, but I fidget in different ways. Like I be shaking my leg up and down, or I like try to crack my fingers, or But this man, you can probably hear it in the microphone too. This man is
actively playing with the transformer.
He's like he playing with a transformer. He has a bunch of them, by the way, like a bunch, expensive ones, cheap ones. Dollar store ones, ones from China, Japan, America. Like he's got
3-0, baby.
You name a single Transformer toy, he probably has. I'm not gonna.
Well, I wouldn't say that much. I'm nowhere near the collection that I want to be.
I don't know. There's a lot of them, and this is overwhelming to me. But
yeah, true. But there's 40 years worth of toys in this.
Oh my gosh,
franchise. I have maybe 5 or 6 years worth.
And that's and it's not even just Transformers. He has superheroes like Spider-Man. He has people like Venom, anime characters. Like I'm looking at an Iron Man arc reactor next to me.
Yeah.
Tyler is a major nerd, and I respect it because like I'm a nerd too in a way. Not as nerdy as him though, but like I'm
Thanks.
But like I'm a nerd in a way also. So like I respect the collection. I respect the love for the game. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's all it is. Love for the game.
I don't know what I would classify myself to be honest. Like generalizing it, it's a nice pose from the Transformer.
Nah, I was just I was just hitting it real quick, just showing you my gains.
I don't know what I would really classify myself to be, like if I'm a nerd, if I'm a this, if I'm a that. I'm kind of like in between on everything. That's why like
you're a good everyman.
Yeah, that's why like I make good friends with people like you, weird people.
Yeah,
that's why I make really good friends with people like you. Weird people, like good weird, not bad weird, but this guy. Don't put yourself down like that, bro. Come on, we talked about this. Come on, bro.
No, I'm just thinking of our other friends like James.
Oh yeah, everyone's weird. Like our entire friend group, like James, Izzy, Tyler, me, we're all weird as hell in some way, shape, or form, right? Some more than others, but the point is
the beauty of humanity.
I make good friends. Yeah, like we're all different. I make good friends with them. And then I also make good friends with like other people, like I guess what society would rule as normal. And
neurotypical.
Yeah. And I also make good friends with people, I guess, who are of different backgrounds, let's say. I don't want to say anything specific because I don't know if the names or terms that I have for certain people would fit.
Probably not.
Or would be like, politically correct, let's say. But
just bring out the hard R. Just
chill out, bro. I wasn't gonna say that, but just like different.
Wait, that's not what I meant either. That's
just like we just got canceled.
Yeah.
Like just different sets of people. If you're looking at this 100 years from now, cancel basically means like in our society right now, like you can't say a thing without being like ridiculed or deemed as prejudice in some way, shape, or form. Because whatever you talk about, like if your opinion doesn't fit with the vast demographic or like the majority pretty much, which right now is not really a good majority, then they will do anything in their power to get you silenced and never heard from again pretty much. Anyways, that's what's called cancel culture. Again, for the historians, right?
That's another interesting topic that my coworker and I were having today about how different countries and the way that their cultures are instilled into their mindsets of how like we in other countries are viewed as the bad guys because we have such freedoms, because we allow, for example, like women to dress provocatively or we allow people to have free speech, and how that mindset is so foreign to other countries that we then become the villains in their eyes because we go against their set of rules. And it's kind of like a back and forth, because like we can say that, well, we're right because, you know, freedom is right, but then there's that you can flip the script and it's like we only think that because that's the way we were raised. You know, I had brought that up for a reason. I don't remember why.
I don't know either, but like what you're saying makes sense though. Like that point makes sense.
I think it was because
it's the whole cancel culture thing. Yeah. Like that, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. But like
that was like
you see how we just got off track from what we were originally trying to talk about, like careers and goals, right? Tyler here, I was gonna say it like 5 minutes ago. Tyler here is gonna be a filmmaker, director, producer, even actor, anything you can think of, bro.
I just want to be in film.
Just film, bro. Like there's no specific title for us, bro, when it comes to this type of stuff. Like I'm audio, he's film. You know what I'm talking about? Simple as that. Like it doesn't matter what we're doing, it doesn't matter what role we're playing, as long as we're in film and audio, that's what, you feel me? Like that's what we do. That's what we're trying to do, you know? And for that, we're attending Full Sail. Things. For real. That's, you know, we found talent in it. We found a passion in it. So that's what we're doing. And to expand our knowledge on it and to become better at it, you know, we're attending Full Sail University, right? You know, we've both heard that it's like one of the most amazing and like greatest schools to attend to do this type of thing. So, you know, we're trying to give it our all. We're trying our best, you know, and, you know, hopefully we get out there somewhere and tell the world about this podcast or like this 1 hour long audio recording of us talking about it one day, you know, I'll
be like, yo, I got this friend. Like here's a podcast that he mixed of me and him talking. He's great.
This is literally just, I should have just said like, you know, this is the Dullest Tools podcast and this is just a test. Like
this is the
quite literally like
episode 0.
It's episode 1.
Your like, episode 1.
The first official episode is episode 1.
Your episode 1.
By the way, Tyler, get like just a tad bit closer to my scoot over. just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, you're good there. You're fine.
I was already peaking the audio before.
Yeah, because you were yelling earlier. Don't yell now.
I can't control that.
You don't have Tourette's syndrome, Tyler. Don't do that. We're so lucky we're not on camera right now. Oh my gosh.
They wouldn't have known if you didn't say anything.
You're not Tyler. Tyler, it's because of you. Like this is why we can't have nice things. Like
this is why I can't have a real interview.
This is why we haven't unlocked camera privileges yet, because the things that you do on camera visually is not gonna look good.
Well, like we said, I'm weird, so
yeah, that comes with it. I'm sorry, y'all, and I'm weird too, so like it comes with it too, but not as much as him.
I just don't care.
I just don't care. I mean, part of me kind of, I don't know. Like I don't care really either, but it's like I don't choose to be like a certain type. Like I could, if I'm alone, sometimes like I'll, you know, I feel like I'm autistic in some way. Like not to be offensive, I'm just saying like I'm low key. Like there's something wrong with me.
I can see it.
Because wow, I feel like there's something wrong because like bro, I be fidgeting a lot. And like I actually have like different like vocal stems, I guess. Like I'll just out of nowhere I'll just go like, ugh, you know what I'm talking about, or something like that. Something stupid. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or just I'll be having like something like stuck on my head, like a video or something. I'll just keep on repeating the words from that video over and over again, but like in a like a really like exaggerated way. You know what I'm talking about?
I think that boils down to creativity. I think people with the more creative brains are less neurotypical, and that's why creativity is such a highly sought after and respected trait, and why people love the creative industry so much, whether it's video games, art, movies, music, all of it is because it's not something that the average person can do, and it's because that you need a special way of thinking to be able to achieve it.
That's a bar.
Yeah. And I think that's also its own double-edged sword, because those people with the neurodivergent minds and the not so accepted mindset get kind of boggled down with the stress of the industry. Because it's, at the end of the day, it still is a job and it still is a grind, and so
you treat it as a job, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you get to a certain point in your creativity where you can start making profit off of it, and because of that profit, there's companies, there's there's a demand for creativity out here, and you get that once you get to that level, you get to that level, and then your creativity stems off of what
becomes a business.
Exactly, it comes with business, and that's like, I guess, the more difficult part of it.
And that's where more neurotypical.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, sorry to interrupt, but like we like got like kind of off track, but then right back to it, and kind of like right back to it. It's like it all ties together. It's a web of conversations.
As long as we keep it easy to flow and track,
I guess. I wish, like, this is just a test, bro, because like I wish that we could have longer episodes. I feel like, even though I'm sorry for the people with like short attention spans, because I understand, like, I can only listen to a podcast if it's like an hour long and like consistently listen to it, unless I'm doing things like kind of like Tyler when he was playing with Transformers, right? It's a good example, right? Like, he'll be able to focus more on the conversation or on the topic at hand when he's fidgeting with the toy, right? With me, I'll be at my job listening to a podcast, right? Or to a horror story, which is like kind of the same thing. Spoken word, right? Audio.
Spoken word.
Yeah. I'll have to be doing stuff that gets me to work faster and like more productive, because I'll be doing things, and as long as I'm doing things with my hands and focusing on that with my hands, my mind can kind of focus on the podcast and retain information just a little bit better. This guy. Bro, next time we need to like put like a pile of toys next to you so that you can just grab them next to you.
I'm just messing my shelf up right now because
he's grabbing the ones behind him, like on the shelf right now, like on his bed, and like while we're talking, and it's like
just knocking them over.
He's knocking random stuff over. But what was I saying? Yeah. So it all ties back to creativity, right? With our careers, we know and we see, right, observe that creativity, passion, and talent is essential to what we do, and we need to keep that and sort of keep, I don't know about you, but me, I know, like, I've recently gone through like a really bad like phase of like no motivation, no passion to do any of this like creatively, and like I'll get bored of it quick, even though I love this, right? It's hard to explain. I feel like people who actually have gone through it can like really understand this, right?
I've definitely gone through it as well.
Yeah, like, it's like I have no motivation to get up and do it, right? Because it'll take me a while to get certain things done, or certain aspects of it take more time than others, and like it's gonna take me time to get to the product that I want. And I know, like, you have to work for it, of course, because you're the one making it, right? But I guess just that motivation is kind of gone. So I need, you need to like, how you call it? Like, the motivation is kind of gone to actually like do that work. So it's like, it's been difficult for me more. And I feel like this is kind of like an outlet to like get the motivation again, because I was really motivated for this. Like, yeah. I guess because it's kind of starting off easy, right? Well, I'm quite literally just editing 2 audio clips that are just really long,
I think the thing with that is just burnout, because like I said, burnout and boredom, because like I've said, you were in a very rough time of your life where things were spreading you thin and like stretching you out and overwhelming you. And so then as you got distracted with all of these things, your music became less something you wanted to do and something that you had to do. It became less a hobby and more an obligation. And once you lose that essentially free will and that want to do it, where it becomes a task instead of it becomes a chore instead of just something you wanted to do.
Yeah,
it becomes completely demoralizing and demotivating. And that's a hole that a lot of people get trapped into, especially me.
Open book.
Yeah. And I think the biggest counter. The biggest counter to that.
What the hell was that?
Me trying to remember what the word was. I wanted to say the biggest conflict. No, the biggest counter to that is, I think, change. Change in environment, change in mindset, and change in situation. Like, one simple change can bring back that power and bring back that motivation. And so...
Did you say, hold on, repeat that one more time? Change in what?
Change in anything. Any sort of change in your situation, your environment, can help boost your motivation and challenge yourself. Like, if you are struggling with doing art, right? Let's say you're a digital artist and you're struggling to motivate yourself to draw, and so you open up your little program and you're just like sketching for 5 minutes and you can't get yourself to get past anything else. You know, sometimes trying a new program or trying a new type of art or switching to on paper or doing something completely different. You know, maybe instead of doing just drawing, you switch to doing an animation, and it's giving yourself a new challenge kind of will always spark that interest in it again.
Dang, bro, you are spinning right now.
Because
let a cap.
The burnout comes with boredom. No, you're good. Like, for me,
the burnout does come with boredom, and like my
no, you're good.
But it does, because boredom, and at least for me, boredom, life situations, and like, you know, I guess sort of the burnout of holding, so like spending your energy on doing other things because you need to, like working, for example, right? That kind of burnout. Like, if I didn't have a job, I feel like, not that I don't want one, I need a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need money, right? But if I had like an income without having to work like I do at my job, right? I would have so much more energy and motivation, I feel like, to actually do like to get up and do. When it comes to music and stuff like that and different things, right? And what you said earlier about like the change in anything, really, right? Like this podcast, or this whatever you want to call it, right, is literally that change for me.
Yeah.
Like, as we speak, you're witnessing history right now.
Yeah.
You're witnessing me like kind of getting it back, in the sense of like, okay, like I'm not back in that normal routine that I had that I have to build back up to anymore, right? But I'm still doing what I love to do in a way, you know?
Yeah. And I think, like, for me, I'm going through the exact same thing, where that video that I'm working on, that I'm editing, where me and my friends from Virginia are had read out the scripts that I had wrote, that reignited a lot of interest in a lot of different things. I'm working on a long form edited video. I'm working on SFM to animate it like the Russian Badger, YouTuber that I've watched for a little while now. I'm getting into. It's motivating me to write more scripts because I wanna read more things with them, and it's just like, once you put a new spin on something that you've gotten tired of and over, it really, like, it sparks that that interest again. And there's always some way that you can do it, even if like it's like, I don't want to work on my computer in my room anymore, so I'm going to bring my computer into the living room and change my environment.
Why don't we just like give Tyler a round of applause for spitting this much heat? If I had a soundboard, I would do that right now. Like, you know, like in iCarly, where they have like in iCarly where they have like the whatever that remote control is that like has the different sounds and stuff on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Soundboard.
Right? Yeah, it's like a soundboard, but in their hand. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's a remote that like they like Sam presses the button and it's like, yeah, like you know, the cheering and stuff, like all that. Somebody hit that clip for me, like, like if someone turns this into a video somehow, right?
Somehow, AI. Maybe AI is not useless.
Okay, wait.
Nope.
Side topic.
Okay.
What do you feel about AI taking over the creativity and the industry, pretty much? Because I've heard so many people say, my mother especially, like, you know, what if AI takes your job, or takes the jobs of like people like you that, you know, make music, make movies, make this, make that.
It will.
I feel like it won't. Like it will in the
I-
sense of like different tasks, I guess, but
I think
essentially, let me like do this, right?
My bad.
No, you're good. But like, I feel like AI will take over. However, there will be jobs in place that need to be done by humans because AI is only artificial. And like, it can't. It doesn't have like a mind of its own, like a conscience of its own. I hope. You know what I'm saying? So it's like someone's gonna have to be behind the AI. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna show you this video that just came out for a new AI software.
You don't have to put. Well, I mean, I guess I'll put it to up to my microphone because we're not that advanced yet. We don't have like.
Well, I'm gonna talk while I show you, but I just want to give you that.
Okay, got it.
If I could find it, it might be on TikTok.
Editor Henry, figure this out.
AI 100% is going to take over the mainstream media. All right, this footage is completely AI generated.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, he's showing me right now. He's showing me I don't know if they're gonna.
And there's a couple of those. AI
is showing me a fight between. It looks like Keanu Reeves, John Wick, and who else is that?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. That's insane.
Yeah.
That whole thing is AI.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. AI is 100% going to take over mainstream media because, and it's going to happen within the next, I probably want to say 10, 15 years.
Oh my gosh.
And the thing there is, it's going to,
I don't mean to interrupt, but one of the comments on this, it's on TikTok, by the way, right? One of the comments on this says Hollywood right now, and it's like that gif of like the green cat thing, whatever, slamming the desk in anger. Sorry, but yeah, keep going.
AI is going to take over Hollywood because producers are going to find out very quickly that they don't have to spend any money but can make millions. And as long as they don't, as long as they can market themselves properly to not have to tell people that it's AI, then it's going to slowly infect our world.
Wouldn't that just create a bunch of controversy in the midst of it? Because if these producers or whatever are not spending no money but are making millions off of this AI feature when it comes to making movies and stuff like that,
it's not going to go unnoticed.
Yeah, because people, like, you know, just like how anything with any conspiracy at all, like, people are going to talk.
But then comes my counterpoint. I think through that, it's going to make the consumer demand and respect for actual like actual person filmmaking so much higher. Like, think now, back 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, when the controversy between...
He said controversy.
Shut up. The controversy between physical art and digital art, when like digital programs were really starting to be public use for drawing and stuff, how a lot of people didn't consider digital art to be real art because, oh, you're just using a digital paintbrush, or there's no there's nothing physical. What?
Oh, never mind. I thought that the Logic Project was gonna stop.
Oh, okay.
I'm like extremely afraid right now that like the audio is gonna stop because like it can't record no more. But I don't think Logic does that, does it? I should have researched that before, but
probably.
Sorry. Continue. I think I see your point.
Yeah. So after, let's say, 15 years from now, AI is completely taken over Hollywood. After another 5 to 10 years of that, people are gonna get exhausted of slop, and it might be a small niche community of people, but that respect for traditional filmmaking is always going to be there, and I think it will always have its market. It'll always have its footing. It'll never completely disappear. You know, like think practical effects versus CGI.
Do you think that like people who actually do like the actual physical people, like what you were saying, like not AI but actual people making, you know, films and stuff like that, do you think that the demand for that will be more expensive, therefore the people who can actually do it will make more money? Because some people will want because I feel like a similar situation could be like with food, like artificial foods or processed foods, and then there's like homegrown or farm grown foods, right? The demand for like homegrown and not processed, for like homegrown and like natural, you know, like farm grown foods, like like vegetables, fruits, whatever you want to call it, right? Name like you name it. Those are generally more expensive, like eggs and stuff like that, right? That's farm, it comes from a farm because it's done by actual people, and it's like not like it's natural, like in every way possible, right?
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff is more expensive than like the fattening foods and the foods that are horrible for you, like that are processed, right? Like processed meats and this, that, and the third. Like those are made by people, yes, but like what I'm talking about is like the cheaper sort of, not having to spend so much money to get that type of food, right? Like versus the actual food that's good for you that, that is better, right? Because it's, it's natural and it's more, because the actual people making the films and everything, right? That's more natural, right? It's more, it's better in the sense of like, it can be fixed, and it can be, it's done by real people. That's my point. And then the AI is kind of like the processed foods,
That's where it kind of shoots itself in the foot. Is
that analogy is crazy.
Well, look at it this way. I'm a producer, right? And I spent $10 to make AI create me an entire 2.5-hour feature-length film about whatever the hell I wanted, right? And then it makes millions of dollars in theaters. I just made millions of dollars off of my $10, right?
Yeah.
Now think of a movie. Currently, movies may cost anywhere from $100 million to $300 million to make.
Like currently?
Yeah.
So like right now, they cost between how much you said?
100 million, like Hollywood blockbusters.
Oh my gosh.
$100 million to $300 million.
Who pays for that?
Producers, studios. And so let's say we're in the world where AI is completely taking over Hollywood. Every movie that's being made costs $100 to make, $200 to make, right? And the producer is making millions of dollars back because they can then market it as it's cheaper for the audience because everyone who buys a ticket, they're spending like $1 for a ticket. It's every ticket that you pay for right now. The ticket goes to the studio that produced the movie, right?
Okay.
Movie theaters only make profit off of concessions. They don't profit off the ticket
at all.
So
all the, I guess, revenue from the ticket goes to the studio.
Yes. Unless you pay like online, then you pay that online convenience fee that goes to the theater.
Oh, is that why it's like generally more expensive online?
But your base ticket itself is directly to the studio. So like Markiplier just released his movie Iron Lung, right?
Yeah.
And it's completely independently released. He didn't have a single studio publish it. It's all him. So every single penny that I spent went straight to him.
Okay. Well, that's like the beauty of making things like I just stuttered like crazy. That's the beauty of making stuff that's independent. You can like really make a profit if it goes crazy.
So then let me ask you this. In the world of AI, where at most, let's say a movie studio spends $100,000 on a fully AI generated movie, right? And they make millions back, right? Because 1 million, like 100 million people saw this movie and they all spent $5, so you make $500 million off of that movie because they can market it as movies are cheaper now. You only have to spend $5 to come see this movie, right? And that's become the normal because everyone is in such a we want prices to go down mindset that producers and like high budget people are like, if we make things cheaper but also profit more, everyone's going to be happy, right?
Yeah.
And then imagine being a traditional filmmaker where now you actually have to spend $100 million on this movie. You can't profit off of selling a ticket for $5. You have to profit off of selling your ticket for $13, $14, $15 like movies are now. No one's going to go and see that. Not at least not in the common demographic. You know, people that have that deep-suited respect for film, they'll go see it because remember, this is 20, 30 years from now where that's an entire generation of people who have grown up with AI as the norm. They're not going to care about traditional filmmaking. How often have you gone and seen a movie from the 80s that got re-released from the theaters? You don't really care. You know, like it's
You
people
don't
from that
really care.
generation, they care, but we're in our 20s. We're not going to see the new Jaws movie or the original Jaws movie in theaters. Like, it's not.
Bro, you said like 80s movie, and I immediately thought RoboCop. You ever seen RoboCop?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It
But
is.
still.
But like the 2014 one, I feel like is like it could have been better than the original.
Yeah,
It could have been if they would have wrote it better.
I could see that.
Let me stop. That's those movies are like so irrelevant. But
I completely forgot about that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I don't know why.
It just
like,
proves my point entirely.
Whenever I think of RoboCop, I also think of Chappie.
Who?
You haven't seen that movie?
No,
So Chappie is a movie that
Brief
came
description.
out probably in the same year. It's pretty much, it's in the future. Military, police officers, all of that, they've been replaced with robots. And this one robot gets captured by this really small underground gang, right?
Okay.
And they basically reprogram it to be a part of their gang, and he like learns a personality, has an identity, and he identifies himself as Chappie.
Okay.
And then it's like a whole movie about the cops trying to get their robot back and whatever. It's rated R, it's like super raunchy and whatever, but I watched it at like 11. Just every time there was a raunchy scene, my parents made me turn my head around. But I don't know why I always think of those movies at the same time. I think it's because at the end battle they have like almost the exact same type of mech. In the end fight, but
yeah,
I think there will be a place for traditional filmmaking, but it's going to be such a niche and non-profitable spot.
Well, let's just hope that AI doesn't take over in general.
It's like, such an easy thing to enforce. I think if the president just mandated like certain laws to protect creativity of like a film production cannot exceed 5% of artificial intelligent contribution and towards the film, and has to acknowledge and publicly state its usage of AI in all marketing or something like that. Like, it's such an easy thing to enforce to alleviate people of their worries, or saying that people cannot profit off of AI generated content.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like it would make sense to make, like, if AI really has to be prominent in the industries, like it would make sense to make it a law, or to make, you know, like set a thing of rules, because it's gonna be the same thing with music. Like, and I remember the biggest example that I can think of right now when it comes to music is like when I think it was like, what's his name, like Flo GPT or something like that. Like, he literally made this fire AI song of Bob Bunny, Justin Bieber, and Daddy and Daddy Yankee, right? Remember those? Right? That song was fire, right? But it wasn't actually Bob Bunny. It wasn't actually Daddy Yankee. It wasn't actually Justin Bieber, right? Like, the dude, what I'm guessing he did was he produced the beat, right? Or maybe even AI did the beat too. Who knows?
AI like 100% could have.
Yeah, it could have. Like, you know, who knows? Like, he could have made the beat with AI, or he could have just made the beat himself, and then probably recorded the vocals by himself, but then like put it through AI, like, I guess transmitters, where it's like, oh, like, you know, it makes the like his vocal recording, right? It turns it into Daddy Yankee's voice, turns it into Justin Bieber's voice, right, etc. It could have been done in a variety of ways, but like that, he put that out, and then I think it was only Bob Bunny's team, but like Bob Bunny's team, like, yo, they did everything in their power to get that song took down from everywhere. Right now,
as they should.
It's only on, I think it's only on YouTube. It's only on, just YouTube. I don't think it's on Spotify or Apple Music or like any like the big platforms besides YouTube no more.
AI is terrifyingly powerful.
Yeah, because that song went viral. It went crazy, and everyone knew that it wasn't actually Bob Bunny, right? But still, the amount of publicity and profit that song was getting, like, it pissed off Bob Bunny and his team, because, it was just insane. Like, how influential that song was, and it wasn't even the people that they're pretty much pretending that they're listening to. I guess
Right.
if you think about it, right?
Like it's just as bad as
It's almost like stealing.
Yeah, because you're stealing an identity. You're stealing a pretty much you're stealing a business because you think about it. Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber. You said Justin Bieber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber,
Bob Bunny, Justin Bieber,
Daddy Yankee,
and Daddy Yankee. Yeah,
they're all brands. You're stealing a brand. You're taking the brand recognition and profiting off of it. It's like
they have no contribution to it.
Exactly, and it's pretty much ownership of trademarks. But then that legal gray area comes in where it's like, but are you really taking identities though? Because it's AI generated. And I think there is already currently a rule in place about AI generation of how it can't be no one owns AI generated content. Like I can sit here and I can make a song through AI and have it completely AI generated. I can never own it. And so there's like that legal gray area where like, yeah, you're stealing brand recognition, but you don't own it either. So then therefore it's not stealing. Or whatever. Like I don't know exactly vacant, how all of that legally works.
Is that what you would say? That it's like vacant?
Yeah.
Vacant content? Okay. Well, yeah. I guess they like, they got to figure that out. Hopefully by the time they find this in what, like.
Because, like, even if the president.
Hopefully when they find this by the year 3000.
Yeah.
That, like, you know, that type of stuff will either be gone or set in place already. Or, like, you know. Because my next thought was, like, okay, if AI takes over completely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your only solution is to adapt with the new like way of business. So it's like somehow, right? Like whoever the profits go to with the AI generated content, you become that person that the profits go to. You know, like that's the only way.
Because like even if
it's inevitably gonna happen, like you're gonna have to fight your way out somehow. You know, like, you know, it's kill or be killed out here.
It's the weapon that's never gonna stop being produced, because humanity is stupid and no amount of movies will ever teach them to not do the things that are going to destroy the world, because they're going to do it anyways, because life imitates art in that.
Sinful, bro. Just straight sinful.
But
the world has been like that since the beginning, bro. It's like, you know,
not even the president has to be the one to actually enforce that law, because there's the cinema committee. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's pretty much an association that Hollywood lives under whenever they're publishing anything that like has a certain set of rules that cinema has to abide by.
Yeah.
It might just be the rating system that I'm thinking of, because it's stuff like you can't have on-screen children's deaths to a certain extent. That might be.
Oh yeah, rating. That was the case like for Terrifier 3.
Yeah, that might be ratings.
I remember I saw that one time.
Because like foreign movies can do it. Like there's this one foreign movie where they had like a 6-year-old girl. It was CGI, but a 6-year-old girl get like eaten alive by a dog. Right.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't in America. It was foreign. So it's just like the U.S. Hollywood industry.
Like, I know that for Terrifier 3, I saw a thing where the director, I'm pretty sure, he was like, I'm not sure if it was, I can't remember if he did it only because like he couldn't legally, right? Or because he didn't want. I think he didn't want to. It was like
I think I had heard that he himself said it was too far.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't want to go too far when it came, like because he was like, you know, we go all out here, right? Yeah. When it comes to Terrifiers movies and this and that and the deaths and everything and like how gory it is,
So gross.
But when it came to the children dying, like that's something that is a little bit too far. Yeah, that I will never go to like that extent. And so he ended up, you know, for the kid that died in the beginning of Terrifier 3.
Spoilers.
Like, sorry. Assuming it came out a long time ago. Come on, bro. Like, assuming that, you know, you historians have already seen it before. Or at least researched it in some way. For those listening, it's, like, you know, in this time frame, you go see it or don't. It's not. It's really bad. But
it's on the 30-41 like requirement list. Like everyone has to go see Terrifier 3. It's just social norm,
bro. But yeah, like in the beginning, there's a kid that dies by axe, right? But you don't actually see the kid dying Like all you
hear
hear,
it.
you just hear it. Like you hear the, you know what I'm saying? Like all you hear is those,
Crunch.
yeah, I guess the sound
Crunch.
effects of the kid dying, and that's pretty much it. But like,
And then the remains.
yeah, and the remains, but yeah, like that kind of thing. It's like you can't do that in the U.S., but it's a stupid example because like it was the director who didn't want to do it, but I feel like you get my point.
Yeah. And I could be thinking of it completely wrong, but that's my understanding, is that there is still that association that kind of dictates generally the rules of Hollywood. And I feel like they could all come to an agreement of like AI generated content has a very finite space. Because I don't think AI is inherently bad. Like, I think AI, especially as a research tool, is very beneficial.
AI shouldn't be a negative thing, but but of course, this is just how the world works. Like anything positive, the world can always take it and either pervert it or make it extremely bad or negative in some way, shape, or form. It's been going on like that for centuries. And
AI should be a tool to learn, not create.
Yeah, it should be a tool to be able to enhance your work that you've already done. You know, like I use AI. Don't tell Full Sail. I use AI prominently to, I guess, polish or like learn and retain the information that I'm supposed to for my given assignment or task, right? But if it's like if I have to write things like and I have to write it in a certain way, like I have to write a college level paragraph answering these prompts to whatever questions, or I just said that completely wrong, but like whatever you want, you get the point, right?
Yeah.
Like I have to answer these questions in a certain way, right? I'll have the answers to my questions, but like dumbed down because I'm not someone that talks like that,
Yeah.
I'm not someone that talks like, according to the right, professionally, like whatever you want to call college level, right? Like I don't talk like that, so I'm not gonna write like that either, right? So I have AI, be like, listen, take like this and turn it into that.
Yeah,
right? It's not changing. It's not changing my work,
like, right? And that's
my way of thinking. It's not changing my answers. It's not changing like it's just expressing it or helping me. Excuse me, express. It's helping me express it differently.
Yeah. Like
I'm supposed to.
There's a huge difference in being like, hey, AI, write my essay with these points, and being like, hey, AI, this is the essay that I wrote. Can you give me some pointers to make it stronger? And then it gives you advice and like it critiques. Because when I do my creative work, that's how I do it. I'll sit there, I'll write it, I'll do it completely on my own, and then I'll have it critiqued. Yeah. And then I'll go back and I'll look at it, and I'll go back and I'll look at it, and I'll think, well, I see where the critique is coming from, but I don't really agree, so I'm not going to do that. And that's where it still becomes my creative work, is because I'm hearing that outside influence, but I'm still actively the person deciding to make those decisions or not. And it's taught me a lot of good writing tools. It's taught me a lot of techniques and it's given me a lot of good insights and a lot of things to reference that I can look at in the future. And I think that's how AI in general should be. Use it as a tool to help you enhance yourself, help you enhance your process. It shouldn't be doing the work for you. That's where laziness comes in. That's where slop is. Like, you can't just sit here and be like, make me a masterpiece, and then suddenly get all the credit for it. That's not heartfelt. That's not at all what the industry is supposed to be. The industry should be a reflection of the people who worked on it. It should be the reflection of a mindset, a belief, and a feeling, an emotion. That's what makes it art. And when you have AI that's just slopping things together soullessly, like, yeah, it looks good, yeah, it sounds good, yeah, it's got a on paper good story, right? Maybe all of those things blend together. It still cannot have a soul, because
when it's done through AI, when it's done through AI, it can't have a soul
because there's no person behind it making those decisions. It's why, like, there's movies that are so flawed that are still amazing movies, like Transformers 2007. Very flawed movie. Very flawed movie. Not as flawed as some of the others, but still, flawed movie. But there was so much passion and love and creativity that went into that movie that it still feels like a heartfelt, soulful project. You can feel the work that everyone put into that movie. and that it was made by people who cared. You're not going to feel that in AI generated content. It's going to look pretty and sound pretty. Like that's going to be it.
My bad.
You're good.
We can't stay silent for more than like 10 seconds, bro. Talk. I'm just playing.
I ran out of things to talk about.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you went on like a whole thing. That was good though, because you're right on like all of that. When it comes to all that stuff on, when it comes to film and everything, like what stuck out to me most was like it cannot have a soul if it's not made by a soul.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, and that, yeah, like the same can go for music as well.
Yeah,
like you can make all the AI generated music that sounds fire all you want, but and maybe some of it can sound, like it has that, like it has that soul for a bit. Yeah, but I feel like the more that that it was made by AI and not like actual people, the more meaning it's gonna lose over time.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, a robot made this. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's no really like it's better, like music creativity came from humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was created with meaning because humans, they created it with meaning. Like even when you go all the way back to historians, this is for you, right? Like when you go all the way back, past this time, right? To like the, what was it, the 1700s probably, right? Mozart, Beethoven, right? It was Beethoven the one that was deaf, right? Beethoven was the dude that was deaf, but there was like clamps on his teeth that like, was it his teeth or something that like when he pressed the keys, the vibrations let him know what notes he was playing. That's how he was able to like, I guess, quote unquote, hear.
I don't remember that
what he was playing and composing. Anyway, like back then, right? You hear all those compositions from Mozart. I think it was Beethoven that was like, the one that was like dun 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 dun. I forgot what composition that was.
Yeah.
Right, that one. I'm pretty sure that was Beethoven. But like that was created. Like it's just sounds, but it sounds like it has meaning because Beethoven composed it.
There was a lot of soul
and wrote it and played it with meaning, right?
Yeah. There was thought.
There was no words, but like, it sounds meaningful. Dun 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 dun. Like it's like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody just laughs at me right now. But yeah, I'm talking to you. But
stop laughing.
I know, right? Why are you laughing? I was trying to demonstrate what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Go look it up.
You're so mean.
Google it, if that's even still a thing for the historians.
Google it.
What'd you say?
Google it.
What does that even mean?
Their version of Google in the future.
Anyways.
Yep.
Well, I think it's a good stopping point to end it here. Unfortunately, yes, I know some people are like, "Oh, I wanted to hear y'all talk more."
Dullest Tool.
What? Yeah, it's a good point to end it here. Whenever
this guy
you're
getting
here.
his ear nailed to a wood post.
That's very graphic. I think I'm gonna end it here. But yeah, this was just a test so far. That is freaking insane.
Yeah,
he's showing the video to me right now. Oh my gosh, why?
So gross.
Anyway, yeah, this is the type of stuff that we get into. This is why we're called the Dullest Tools. We are not the sharpest tools in the shed.
Not at all.
Very sorry about that.
Talk for yourself.
But
I'm super smart.
Super what? I don't even want to know what you just watched. Like he's gasping at me right now. I don't know what you just watched. I don't even want to find out. I ain't showing it to me. Does she have no arms?
Yeah, it gets worse.
This girl in the video has no arms. What? I'm not even gonna explain why that was funny. But you will never know. But anyways, so yeah, this was the Dullest Tools podcast. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like what should we say for the end of this? I know like Leo Skeppy is always just like, I'm gonna end it here, bye friends. That's what he says.
Thank you for listening to us waste your time while we had a conversation.
Perfect. Thank you for listening to us waste your time. I love that. I love that.
Hope you all have a beautiful day in the apocalypse. Don't let the giant cockroaches eat you. If you want a survival guide to the apocalypse, watch the Fallout show. It's pretty good. It's a good
he said I hope
commentary on capitalism.
I hope you survive the apocalypse, as if like we're talking to the historians, assuming there is an apocalypse. We don't know.
Yeah.
But
They
if
all
you're a
survived the
person
fallout
listening in the
shelters.
year 2026 or like, you know, recent,
Mhm.
right? Thanks for listening. Hope that this helped in some way, potentially. What?
And if you're historians researching for like a murder Netflix documentary, at this point in our lives, we like each other. You know,
Wait, what?
well, I don't know.
What do you mean we like each other?
If it turns into if one of us becomes serial killers and we get a Netflix documentary, this is research for them.
I guess. I didn't do it. If that's the
You
case.
might not have.
Oh, jeez. I think I'm gonna leave now. Nah, but yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. I like that. Thanks for letting us waste your time. I like that. Yeah. I don't even know what to say at this. Like at the end of this, bro. It's like it's weird.
You could just be like, bye.
I could
and
be like,
it's done.
I could be like Dashy. Like all of a sudden, like
And start screaming.
Dashy.
Like,
No, like Dashy XP at the end where he's like, you know, holla at your boy. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But yeah. Dullest Tools podcast. Let's hammer it down.
no.
That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible.
Dullest Tool podcasts. Drill.
The Dullest Tools. What? Tyler.
That's an ending. He just Dullest Pool. That's
where and
The dullest-
bam.
Dullest Tools.
I take
podcast,
that sample and just
space
roll with it.
drill, and then you hear a drill audio, and then it ends.
Just boring.
You're boring.
I'm gonna just like stop it right here. So
It
thanks
just
for
cuts mid sentence as I'm talking.
so yeah, thanks for listening for like the third time.
We're
And
really thankful.
you will hear from us again soon.